Okay, everybody. I just stole a $220,000 job from another contractor. And the guy I stole it from, he'll never know why he lost unless that customer tells him. He's probably complaining that customers aren't loyal anymore. He's probably blaming the economy or lead quality. Maybe he's about to drop $3,000 on a website redesign because clearly that's the problem. It's not. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. And by the end of this video, you will have a tool, a strategy 90% of your competitors will never follow through with. It's not because it's complicated, because it requires actually giving a damn. Here's what happened. I'm on an appointment for a big outdoor living project, and the prospect tells me up front, we're going to get 3 estimates. I said, great. I'm very comfortable with our customer experience that we've created. I'm confident we can earn your business. I continue with the appointment. I measure, I listen, talk to him about his backyard vision. He has a German Shepherd who keeps digging up the corner of his yard, how his wife wants room for her tomato planters. After the appointment, I get in my truck and I head back to the office. So earlier in the video, I told you I won. And so here's how I won. I wrote a note. I didn't send him an email, not a text that says great meeting with you. I did the old school handwritten note. Took me 5 minutes at a cost of a stamp. I referenced the dog. I referenced the tomatoes. I thanked him for his time. I tell him when he'll hear from me next. 2 days later, the phone rings. He tells my receptionist, before he's even gotten the other 2 estimates, that he's only considering us. 5 minutes, remember, 5 minutes and a cost of a stamp. How about the other contractors? They didn't even get a chance to go in the house to provide a proposal. They lost a $220,000 job before they knew they were competing for it. It wasn't because their work was bad or their pricing was off. It's because I did something that was so stupidly simple that it eliminated the competition before they even showed up. People like Warren Buffett and Jeff Bezos talk about the value of a handwritten note. So this 5-minute note beat whatever sales pitch they were preparing. Think about that just for a second. They spent years building their business, their reputation, their process, and I knocked them out of the running with 5 minutes and a stamp. Has nothing to do with me being smarter. Has everything to do with the fact that I made him feel like he mattered before anyone else even had a chance to try. I just went to a conference with Contractors. When I got into my room, I had a nice thank you note from the staff of the hotel. I had a cheese and meat tray and fresh fruit. They made me feel special. A handwritten note says, you weren't transaction number 47. You were important enough for me to stop, think about you specifically, and write this. As I stated, Warren Buffett figured this out decades ago. He's on the record saying people massively underestimate the return on investment of a personal handwritten note. You know what Buffett doesn't do? Complain about lead flow. Let me break down the 3-line formula I recommend. Line 1, thank them and reference something specific about your meeting. Not, thanks for your time. That's lazy and very generic. How about, thanks for walking me through your vision for your backyard project and introducing me to your dog, Max. Line 2, we're going to talk about some personal detail. Their dog, their kid's soccer game, the weird sculpture in the living room. Something that proves you were actually listening and not just waiting to talk. By the way, that's a lesson in any communications. Don't listen so you can respond. Listen to understand what's being said. On line 3 of the handwritten note, let's give them what the clear next step is. We'll see you in the showroom Thursday at 2 p.m. It's not vague. It's very specific, but it's 3 lines, 5 minutes, 1 stamp. This isn't just a nice touch. This is a powerful differentiator. While your competitors are spending $5,000 on Facebook ads and wondering why everyone's price shopping, you're spending 5 minutes and your customers are calling you to say they're canceling the other estimates because you showed them a personal touch. Isn't it better to be considered the only option versus being considered one of 3? So after your next appointment, 3 lines, like I showed you, then watch what happens. I'll bet they will respond faster. It's only 1 letter, so we can't have a huge expectation. You're going to notice that your customer's tone shifts completely when you start writing these handwritten notes. This is an old school kind of move that still demolishes the shiny digital tactics. Try it this week and let me know how it goes for you. I can't tell you how many times our prospective customers mention this during our sales process. If you'd like to learn more about the Modern Contractor Coaching Program, visit the website at themoderncontractor.co.